like it loud, Tommy. I just blew out your eardrums.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem, buddy.
Wait, what?
I knew you would appreciate that. Blowing out eardrums here on Local Music Monday. What's happening, everybody? Hope you're enjoying your Monday. Shout out to my sponsors, EJA Moving Services. When you're ready to move and relocate, hit up Eddie and his staff, 315-335-0516. They'll pretty much move anything, anywhere, anytime. Give them a call. Love those guys. Shout out to Joey's at 307. Give them a call today for reservations, 315-864-3527. Thank you to Utica Coffee, Saranac Brewery, my attorney, Dave Longaretta, and, of course, Ballsy. Ballwash.com. Use promo code members only for a 15% discount. And when you guys came into this room today, I could tell that the three of you could both use some nut rubbing.
Thank you.
I could tell. Huh? Yes, you both, all of you.
I'm out. I'm waiting.
You're on the rim.
I'm on the rim.
I'm almost on the rim too. Yeah. I gotta send a message out to those people and get some more because it's summertime. I can't be without nut rub in the summertime. How was your weekend, Justin? Where'd you play?
Good. We did. I played a private show at the Onondagas on Wednesday. I got canceled for Thursday at Bays because of the rain, which that would have been fun. But then Thursday, where do we play Thursday? Hang on a second.
It goes back to the Rolodex.
Back to the Rolodex.
What we do without our cell phones.
Oh, no, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday I was canceled. That's right. So Friday, we played the United Way 100th anniversary at Saranac.
How was that?
That was fun. Yeah. We had a good time there. It was hot because they put us under a tent that it was a clear. So I felt like, my bald head like an ant with like a magnifying glass on him, And Saturday was at One Jenny. That was fun. And then yesterday the trio was at Station 233 in Westmoreland.
Oh, cool.
And our keyboard player for Showtime tried to get in to eat, and there was a line out the door.
They wouldn't let him in.
They couldn't let anybody else in. Yeah. So we were packed.
You're packing them in.
Trying.
Good, man. Good. Dude, joining us today, I'm pretty excited. I can honestly say that my mentor is in the house today. You believe that? Yes, it's true, Tommy. I'm getting chills talking about you right now because I love you. No, Tommy, if it wasn't for you, dude, Disruption Network wouldn't be a thing. Probably my music career wouldn't be a thing or any of that if it's not for you. God damn it, I should have listened to everybody else instead of you.
Yeah, you probably should have.
But Tommy and Dave are in the house from Doughboy Barbecue where they pull their own pork and they rub their own butts.
We do.
Yes. So go check them out. As much as possible.
Right up my alley.
Yes. Yeah. We're talking about the Q on Canal. Tommy's got an event happening in Rome on August 19th and 20th in Bellamy Harbor Park in Rome. Q on the Canal. It's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to it. And you got me roped into another freaking event. Yes. You and these freaking schemes that you got going on. It's not a scheme.
This is going to be a good time.
Yeah, it is definitely going to be a good time. How do you get me back into these things?
You're never out of it. Once you're in the bar business, you're never out of it. It always draws you back.
Absolutely.
I've had, 4 or 5 of them now, and it's always looking for another one.
For those that don't know, Tommy was the proprietor of Captain Tripp's Rock and Roll Preserve, the Rainforest Preserve. It was the Rainforest Preserve, and then you got sued, right?
Yeah, I got sued by the Rainforest Cafe, and they paid us to change the name.
Wow.
How much did they give you?
It was about $10,000, I think.
Did that go into the PA system?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did?
For sure.
They sued you, huh?
Yeah, they sued because no one could use Rainforest.
Really?
Yeah, they ended up paying us.
Is it the Rainforest Cafe?
Yeah.
Huh. They had the lock on it, huh?
Yeah, they wanted the lock on it.
And then it became the Rock and Roll Preserve.
Yeah.
And then it was Amnesia.
I
remember that, yep.
Yeah. And then what happened with Amnesia? Why did you change the name to Amnesia?
Because because the electric company opened up and took all my bands.
It's kind of a spoof on me, like, oh, you forgot where you came from, asshole.
Yeah.
It was just time because this city's bars have their time. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
So we did the dance thing for a while, and then it just got too much.
Yeah. It did. But
what a place that was, though. The first time I ever walked in there, it was like, you're just like.
Yeah.
Like your eyes are just out. I mean, it was a, because all of your friends played there. All the people you looked up to played there. And like if you got a chance to play there and go back in the green room and hang out and like see that, like it was like the EC. You go in and see the signatures and everything and like where everybody hung out. I mean, my first time there watching a show was, I think there was like a rap guy, OMP or OPM or. and Good Charlotte opened up for them.
Yes.
And I was there at that show, and Good Charlotte is back when they had the big spiky hair. They were like a little bit more heavier, a little bit more metal. And we ended up talking to them, breaking their balls about their van and trailer that they had. I went, "Where's your tour bus?" We're breaking their balls. It was fun. They were great though.
That show would probably cost you about $40,000 now.
Oh yeah.
They were great. Then they came back to the Odd and did a sellout show for us a couple of years later.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, because that was like right before they hit when you guys had them.
Yeah.
They were right on the cusp.
We had them twice.
Yeah.
At the club, and then the Odd, when that show at the Odd was amazing.
Yeah. They were a great band.
Yeah. Good
Great
guys
band.
too.
Yep.
Easy
Yeah,
to
super
talk to.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, they were playing chicken on top of girls around their backs playing chicken and stuff after the show. It was crazy.
That's awesome.
They're married to like famous wives, right? Isn't one of them married to Nicole Richie?
Yes.
Is that what it is?
And then
the other one's married to, because they're brothers, right? Good Charlotte, they're two brothers.
Yeah.
And one of them's married to Nicole Richie, and the other one's married to some other.
Cameron Diaz.
Is it Cameron
yeah.
Diaz? Oh wow.
The one that's married to Nicole Richie, I wonder if he sings to her like, "Hello, is it me you're looking for?"
You think they
Just
go
to fuck with her,
I think they go dancing on the ceiling. I could do puns all day, buddy.
Oh yeah, you know it, especially with Lionel Richie songs,
Right? I know. Think about how many songs they do,
Oh,
how
my
many
God.
#1 hits Lionel
Well, think
Richie.
about how easy we are.
There we go.
Barbie's in.
I guess on the movie.
Oh God.
That's right. Could be that kind of day, huh?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a pun Monday.
Yep.
Yeah, dropping puns left and right. So, yeah, we had a great time, man. And if not for Captain Trips, I do not get into the bar business. And the very first show I ever booked was at your place on my birthday. I think it was 99 or 98. I can't remember. That's all like really.
Yeah, it blurs.
Yeah, especially from like 96 to 02 is it all seems like one big year. It does.
One big dumpster dive.
But you're in the middle of all that, and wow, we had some fun at that place. My DNA was all over that place. That's why they tore it down.
Yeah, they had to. It was condemned.
Right.
But yeah, they had to. We should have did the queue on the canal right there in the little. I don't even want to get you started.
Don't start me on that. Don't start me.
He wants to build something on the property where Trips used to be.
Oh, yeah.
Or do some kind of event. He's always been wanting to do this.
That'd be fun to just set up a stage in the back and just have I mean, like I think there's enough of us still around that you could pack an event like that.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
I think so. I think it'd be good.
Like I would almost say, like I almost asked the question. I mean, do you think that there would ever be another like push for a place like Trips? You know what I mean?
It needs to be.
Yeah, I mean, like
That's what we're lacking right now.
Right. I mean, like, but back in the day, I mean, like, we were all part of that culture. You know what I mean? Like that, like smoking weed, hanging out, just listening to jam bands. But no, I'm saying we are. But I'm saying like the people that are coming up now are, is there a push for that again? Because the '80s came back. You know what I mean? And then now the '80s are kind of dying off again. And I'm waiting for those jam bands to come back for the '90s, and there might be a push for a bar like that again.
There's a whole new wave of jam bands going on
Sure.
there right now.
Sure.
With Twiddle and Pigeon playing ping pong and Aqueous and Goose and Dopapod and there's
a lot of good bands coming out of
you.
Utica right now that jam out a lot. That's really cool,
Yep, there definitely is. I feel like it's never really. It's always been a roller coaster,
Sure.
but it never really bottomed out in the jam band world.
Never
There's
for
always
me.
been never for me either. Just
I'd love to be a part of that, though. If you ever do anything like that, I mean, Showtime could never play there. I mean, people would laugh at us if we played at this spot. No, we weren't that type of band, though. You know what I mean? Like, maybe back in the day we were, but but I would love to be a part of that. Just to be part of that culture again, because that was so much fun.
it was definitely some good times, brother.
Oh.
It was definitely some great times. The first show I booked was at Mecca Bodega show on my birthday, and I'll never forget. I'm in my car counting the money and like, I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life. This is great. This is great. Like $1,500, like $2,000 in my hand. I'm gonna do this forever. I'm gonna make him rich. I'm gonna be good. And how quick we learned.
Oh yeah. Then you own the bar and realize that $2,000 goes to your bartenders.
They got beat up, right?
Everybody but you.
Right,
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. And then God bless your brother, man.
Yeah.
Learned a lot from him. And the end of the night, we talk about this all the time. At the end of the night, when it was my show, you come up and like, "Where's my under money? I want my money for the unders."
Yeah,
there was no money for the unders.
Yeah.
No, there was no unders in here. I want my money. I'd have to run out of there. I'm paying you nothing.
Whenever we get too packed, he'd come to the door like this, grab his, no more unders, no more unders. He'd be freaking out, no more unders, no more unders. He'd be grabbing his beard because he's so scared of getting busted.
Sure.
I want my under money now. I'm like, Vinny, you're not getting it. Oh man, we used to torture him though. He tortured us.
Oh, he tortured us. Please, killed us.
I tortured him in the 90s, and then he tortured me in the 2000s.
Yeah,
so
okay.
it was kind of a trade-off, man.
He was so famous to us in the Valley, though. Like, we came out of the Valley, and it was
totally.
like, I mean, like, you saw him, and it was like you were starstruck. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. I mean, like we were like, that's really him. You know what I mean? Like, we all did the same thing. We did that with a lot of guys in Utica, though, because, like, Utica was so... I don't know. It's so close, but it's so far away from us growing up in the Valley and everything like that. I mean, you can understand that.
Yeah,
I mean, when you're in Utica and you're part of that culture, I mean, it's all, you guys are all friends and everything. But coming up from the Valley, it was like oh my God, this is really it. We're here, you know.
Well, your brother was on TV all the time.
yeah.
All the time.
Sure.
Well,
All the
Max.
time.
Everyone came to stores to see Max.
Yeah, they came to see
Yes.
the dog.
Yeah.
That's right, man. Came to see Max. What do you think from transitioning into the food truck industry? What do you think you took from the bar business into the food truck industry?
Just service, man. You got to be there for the people. What the customers want, you got to give them.
Sure.
I mean, I learned a lot from Dave. We've been doing this for a while now, and he's been in it for 20 plus years. And our food's taken off. I mean, for the most
It
part,
is.
yeah. We get people who follow us on our Tuesday nights. We'll sell out of ribs and brisket real fast within the first 2 hours. It's not the worst. It could be the best.
Yeah, the brisket's phenomenal. You got the truck out there right now?
Yeah.
Well, get us some pulled pork sandwiches. Let's go.
All right, let's grab a camera and go mobile. Let's do this.
You should drive that truck around with a "We pull our pork" on the front of it. Hey, I do too.
Yeah.
It's hysterical. Yeah, and then Tommy, we rub our own butts too. Mm-hmm. And that's your tagline.
Yeah.
And that's how it goes, man. How long's Doughboy been a thing now?
With me and Tom,
Yeah.
5, 6
Yeah,
years.
it's going on 7 years, I think.
7 years.
Wow.
Okay.
Has it been that long?
Yeah.
What made you want to do barbecue, Tommy?
I don't know. I liked it. I'm a fat guy, so when he works for me. We work for the county, and
He works for me.
He works for me, and we always talked about it. And one day we said, "Let's do it." And
Here
it's
you
all
are.
right.
Yeah.
He always listens to me. I don't know why. He tends to.
Yeah.
So wait, are you County
Same boat,
County
same
Highway?
boat.
He's persuasive. That's what it is. And it's hard to tell him no. How do you tell a guy that I've
Look at
looked
him.
up
He's so
to my whole
adorable.
life? He's adorable. He's handsome, and I looked up to him, and he's done so much for me throughout the years. How do you tell him no? You know?
Well, our newest venture is, let's buy this pizza oven. He goes, okay. We bought a pizza oven. Let's put it in our truck. Okay. So now we're stuck with a pizza truck.
Right.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, it's going to be good.
So you're gonna have another truck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like you need more
that's
things
what two
to
people do who don't have enough time to run one food
yeah.
truck.
Yeah, right.
Second
Right.
one,
Let's get another one.
Yeah.
That's awesome. When you plan on getting that thing up and rolling?
Well, it's pretty much rolling. Just got to do some tweaks to it, and we're ready to go.
Excellent.
We got to learn how to make pizza.
Yeah.
No idea.
That would help.
No friggin' idea.
Well, it's almost like a thing, though. If you're Italian, you got to know how to make pizza. It's just the way it is,
You gotta know how to
especially if
make
you're in
sauce.
Utica. You know, you make sauce, and what happens if I put Sunday sauce on a pizza? It probably tastes great.
Yeah, that's cool. A little pizza truck and a barbecue truck. You're gonna have your hands full.
Oh, yeah.
Are you gonna have it in time for Q on the Canal?
I think so.
You think so?
That's great.
Yeah.
Cool. Going on August 19th and 20th, Bellamy Harbor Park, which is a great spot.
Oh, it's
right?
beautiful.
Right?
Right on the water. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Shout out to the city of Rome. They've been really, really cool.
Yeah, they've been helping us out a lot.
Shout out Mike Coley too, 315music.com. I love that guy. And
Yeah,
he
nice
kind of
to
like
help us out a
he
lot.
linked all the pieces
Sure.
together. So it's going to be good. There's a bunch of bands playing. Who's playing? Uncle Charlie and the Meatballs.
Friday night, and then Libraire's headlining.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Saturday, Los Blancos is headlining.
Yeah, and Caution.
Caution.
Wow.
And Blues Brothers are going to be there.
The
and
Blues
Oh, cool.
Brothers.
Sentiment, yeah. So it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. A lot.
Labor, I still haven't seen them yet.
Oh, they're
Well, it's not like you can. You know what I
know.
mean?
Yeah,
You're out there
busy,
playing.
But it drives
all
me
the
nuts
time.
because I love the Allman Brothers and they do a phenomenal job. I
they're
mean,
so
it's
good.
just I've seen videos and stuff. So I love when they get the two drummers. You got Gene Vos, and then when Lenny Senior comes and plays with them. So you got Lenny and Gene playing, and then there was one time at Lucas that Lenny Jr. came and played with his dad. The two of them played together
Yeah.
for a song, and it was the first time they'd ever played together on stage.
That's awesome.
So it's really cool. Yeah.
Hey, in that part, I'm gonna go do 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 do, and I want you to
Right,
do.
it took
I want you
25
to
minutes
do
to
8
start the
notes
song.
there.
It took 25 minutes to start the song. They had to discuss it first. No, I love them.
You know that part where we go into the bridge?
Not that part. Not that part. A couple beats later, you know what? I think that you should go a half a step higher there. Wait, do you even know what a half a step? Yes, I know what a half a step is.
You know, the way they did that on the album is not the way we're doing it here
right,
on the
we're going to do it. 1978, they played at the Hollywood Bowl, and I have it on 8-track, and I remember the way it ended.
Yeah.
God, I love him.
Me too. It's hysterical. Joining us today, the fellas from Doughboy Barbecue. We got some people checking in. Shout out Joe Town. Hi, Joe Town. Good to hear from you. Hi to Gina. Hi to, we got to say what's up to our boys from Motor Lord.
Oh, Lord.
They're getting gerbils spinning them every weekend now on the Sound and the Fury, and that's awesome.
As they should.
It's well deserved, for sure. Absolutely. Mom's in the house. Hi, Mom. Good to see you, Mother. Dave Borgia checking in the house. He's saying Over the Garden Wall and Crazy Diamond. Yeah. Those are some great shows that you've had at Captain Trips. What are some of your favorite ones, Tommy? Most memorable.
Monkeys on Ecstasy.
Oh yeah, I'll never forget that one. Well,
that was fun. Goldfinger.
That was the day after.
Yeah, that was a weekend, man.
Day after.
Wow.
And then,
what a weekend.
Yeah.
It was.
2 sold out nights. And then Rat was kind of fun.
Yeah.
That was crazy. And then Levon Helm and the band. That was sick.
Oh, my God.
And then
I would have killed to see that.
Leon Russell.
The
Branford Marcellus.
Yeah. Jerry Garcia band.
Warren Zevon played there, right?
Warren Zevon. Foghat.
38 Special, Eddie Money.
Blue Oyster Cult.
Blue Oyster Cult a couple times. Johnny Lang.
Yeah.
Johnny Lang was great. He was open up for Aerosmith. He did a one-off on a Friday, and then Saturday he was at Aerosmith at Spec. Got his backstage passes, second row seats. He was great to us. We were like kings.
Sounded like he had a lot of shitty acts at Captain Trips.
Yeah. Cridley Page.
Yeah. Who's that? Who's Cridley Page?
Who else? They're saying Dave Moore just saying Rick Emmett.
Yes.
Rick Emmett played there.
Triumph.
That's right. Yeah. Triumph.
Oh my God, Rick Emmett.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that dude could still sing.
Slaughter. I remember Slaughter playing there. Did Warrant play there?
No.
Great White.
Great White.
And it was right after the whole thing, right?
Yeah,
right
I remember
after
that.
No, it was right before.
Oh, it was before.
Yeah, it was right before they
burnt the place down. Yeah.
Yep.
Big Wreck, Dishwalla, Good Charlotte. We're naming them all today. Tim Moyer checking in.
Wait, did they have pyrotechnics that night?
No,
played
they
Great
didn't
White?
have any, luckily.
Wow.
Because they would have burnt.
They would have burnt down.
Oh, easily.
Oh, without a doubt.
Without a
that
doubt.
place would have went up quick. like a dried tree.
Yeah. It's like one of our logs at the barbecue.
Right, yeah.
Pat Orlowski saying Soul Asylum.
Yep.
Government Mule.
Government Mule. That's what we
Oh, my
started off in
God.
95. That was our first show, Government Mule.
Wow.
Government Mule was one of your first shows?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It was our first big show. They were supposed to play on Friday. They had to cancel and move it to Thursday because they were playing Letterman on Friday. And that was our first big show, 95.
Tell me what you remember from the time that little Stevie came in to give Joe Bonamassa singing lessons.
Well, they rented out the club for the week.
Yeah.
And little Steven was great to talk to, nicest guy in the world. And then they went up to Vinny's store and bought all these tapestries and shit, and he decked out the stage for him. And that's when he was doing Gasoline, I think it was. And
that was who? Gasoline.
Joe Bonamassa had a band called Gasoline.
Oh, gotcha.
Gasoline.
Okay.
And he was teaching him and teaching him how to be a front man and how to sing, and it was cool. He's a great guy.
Yeah. How cool is that? He came to Utica to teach Bonamassa how to be a rock star.
Yeah.
Little Steven. Like The Sopranos.
Silvio.
Silvio, right. This is before The Sopranos, too. Way before. How cool is that? Oh, man. It's got to be a memorable one.
Oh, there's so many.
C-Pods. Remember the C-Pods? Deep in a Blackout, Strange Folk.
I'm amazed at all and they're throwing out. I can't believe you can remember this.
On a Wednesday night when I was bartending and 200 people showed up and it was just me. There was no one at the door. Me and Greg. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was a wild one. I lost so many brain cells at your place.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, lost so many. And they were trying to do it. They were trying to do a reunion, and I heard they canceled it. But the United Booty Foundation was
they canceled it.
Place. They ended up canceling.
Well, they had guys who were coming in from out of state, right?
He ended up playing.
Starsky was coming in from Vegas because he plays with the Blue Man Group.
Oh wow,
he was original Blue Man.
Yeah,
too.
original. Yeah,
no shit.
When we first started out,
one of the original drummers in Blue Man, Jeff Totoro, was in the. He's got a Syracuse Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
He's a great guy.
Takes care of us every time we go out there. He gets us decent seats for Blue Man Group, and he puts our name on the friggin' screen before the show. Yeah, he breaks our balls.
That's funny.
That's awesome. But he ended up playing with doing because he's the original drummer from Dracula Jones too.
Yeah.
But they ended up doing a Dracula Jones. I'm rocking the Dracula Jones
There you go.
right now. Actually, did Drac Jones ever play at the Trips?
I think they did, yeah.
Probably, right?
Yeah, they did.
They would have ruled the world if they would have kept it together.
Yeah.
I used to love that freaking band. There were so many great local bands, too, that
sure.
you let play there as well.
Especially Gridley Page. I tried.
It wasn't good. No, for real, though. Gridley Page, Floating Noah, Nine Ball.
Floating Noah, yeah.
Rattle Basket's another one. I mean, there were so many great bands back in the day that would grace your stage.
A lot of them all, they came to me and I said, okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
And this is the time where we pay homage to George Wesley.
Oh, big time.
Right?
My mother loved him so much.
With the pedal board that was the size of this room.
Yeah. She'd make him eggplant every time he came, and she'd dance side stage every time he was there. She loved him.
Oh, that's great.
He would never let you smoke the bowl. He'd always have to hold it for you and light it for you.
Oh, wow.
And, he would stand in the circle, backstage, right? And he would be in the middle, lighting it all. It was just so weird. I could never understand. That happened all the time.
Yeah.
Because even when he'd come play at the EC, same thing. It was just
maybe he's making sure he didn't take too big of a hit.
No,
you know
maybe
what I mean?
he's
Just
making
pull it out before you can take too big of a hit.
Didn't steal his lighter.
That too.
One or the other. But yeah, George was great. He was great. And he wasn't even from the area, but he's a local legend.
Oh, yeah. Remember when Giles and he played two saxophones at the same time?
Oh, wow.
They opened up for a big national. I can't remember who it was. Oh, it was the Wailers.
The Wailers, yeah.
Yeah, we forgot the Wailers played there 3 times.
I'll never forget it. You actually called me up. You're like, these guys need weed. They're the Wailers. They don't have weed. I think they're coming in from Canada.
They love pretzels, too. I don't know why. They had to have pretzels. There was one thing on their rider, pretzels.
That was crazy. But they came in. I think they're coming in from Canada. That's what happens when the band comes in from Canada.
Oh, yeah.
They don't have any weed, so they got to get it and re-up. So I go in there, and the guy's like, you got a local flavor for me, man. I was like, yeah, here you go, And I was like, wow, I just sold weed to the Wailers. Cool.
Remember
is that?
Tea Party from Canada?
They were awesome.
Frugus.
It's Moxie Frugus.
Vinny would get up there and mispronounce. No one leaves the rainforest. It's Moxie Frugus. And then we go, Vin, it's Moxie Frugus. And everyone, Captonics. He mispronounced everything.
That was his thing, too, to get everybody pumped up at the end of the night. I learned that from him.
Yeah.
It was just at the end of the night, nobody leaves the rainforest without an encore.
Yep.
That was the thing. I stole that from him, too. I would say it every night at the EC.
Yeah.
He was really good at pumping up the crowd and getting people back
Pretty
up.
good DJ, too, for the time,
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
He'd do our wet t-shirt contest on Wednesday.
I'm sure he hated that.
I miss him so much, though. I think about him all the time. And usually when we get together and do these podcasts, something, so we get some kind of technical difficulties, and we always blame it on Vinny. So maybe he's giving us a pass for this one.
You had some in the beginning there.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Not bad, though. Not like before. That one time we turned into Smurfs.
Yeah, we're all blue. The whole broadcast, we were blue.
The Blue Man Group.
And then the other time we couldn't even go live, and it just kept freezing up, and I don't know. And then the next day it worked fine. I don't know. Vinny would always mess with us.
Yeah.
And then he would leave us presents too when we would do Trips Fest.
Oh yeah.
He left me that fish poster.
Yep.
And I could hear it. I can hear his voice in my head, like, "Hey, I'm gonna leave this for you, Z-Man." I could just hear it, and that poster fouled me.
Yeah.
And I had to get it framed and put it up. But you would find some gems too, right?
Oh my God, I still got tons of his gems. I still got tons of his beads and necklaces and bracelets and shit that he made over. When he was sick there in the end there, he was just making them like crazy, giving them to the nurses, and they'd sit on his lap. Here, you want a bracelet? Sit on my lap.
Vinny was freaking hysterical. When we opened up his storage unit, we did that for the very first Captain Trips Fest.
Yeah.
And we went into, Vinny had this storage unit that was sitting vacant for, I don't know how long it was until he closed.
Years, yeah.
And we went into that thing. It was like, remember all the hype about Al Capone's vault?
Oh, yeah.
And it ended up being very anticlimactic.
Yeah, nothing.
Not with this.
Oh, my God.
No.
We opened up that storage unit. It was like 1993 died in there. And there was just like, you name it.
Cool.
There was just
everything.
You name it. An old head shop, There was bowls and bogs and
some of the stuff that he had right now is worth a ton. Some of his fish posters, and he was good at collecting. He knew what was popular and what to sell.
Right.
And some of his fish posters that he saved are worth thousands.
Wow.
Thousands.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. No, he knew his shit about the memorabilia.
Yeah.
And the music too. I mean, he was right into the music. He was right there. We were in Vegas one time, and I turned around, and there he was. in Vegas.
Go figure.
Yeah. He goes, I knew I'd find the hippies here. He tells me that.
Well, he turned me on to the Dead in 1981, and I can't stop following him ever since. So.
Did he bring you to your first show?
Yeah.
What was your first Dead show?
Utica, March 81.
March 81?
Yeah.
And what do you remember from that show?
A lot of stinky hippies.
Yeah?
That was 2 months before I was born.
That was fun. It was great. The people were great. I mean, they're just great. That's why I'm going to Colorado in a couple of days to see them. So
that's what stood out for you, though, just the people.
People were great. They treated me. I was like 12 or 13.
Sure.
But they were so cool, coming up to me and talking to me, and hanging out and just you want a beer, you want to smoke a joint, and I was 12.
Yeah.
Just so nice and laid back and just awesome people.
Now I ask everybody this: what do you think about Mayor?
I love him.
Good. Yeah, I like him too. I think he's doing a great job.
He's got a great blues voice, and he takes over some of Jerry's tunes, and he does them justice. They're great.
I like that he plays like there's certain things like guitar players and theory people understand. Like Jerry played in what was called the Mixolydian mode, okay, which is very, very odd because most people are using pentatonics. They use different things like normal scales, and Jerry was always out of the box in this Mixolydian scale, and it's very difficult to play, like to actually think in that style, which was what made him so amazing. But Mayer does it. Mayer thinks in where Jerry was, and that I think it makes him so great as a guitar player for them.
Yeah, they just
definitely.
Doesn't he own half of Deading Company?
Yeah,
he does. Huh?
Wow,
he owns half of it.
Smart dude.
It's good management, right there.
Smart
dude.
Yeah, without a doubt. But
now you just can't fire me.
Yeah, right. He owns it. We'll see what happens after this tour. They're talking about hanging it up, but I think it'll still go on. I think Billy Kreutzmann's going to retire, and I think Oteil may be out. But
that's the thing is it's all franchised now.
Sure,
it is
it's all contracts. They have so many year contracts, 5 year, 7 year, whatever.
Yeah,
and after that, they either renew or they go their separate ways.
And the Dead family tree is so big that it's gonna even when Bobby and Phil Lesh and all them pass away, it's still gonna live on. Kind of like what Kiss is going to do, too.
Right.
Like, once Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley are gone and in the grave.
Well, who knows if they're even there? Have you seen that?
Right.
Yeah. It's just, you never know now.
Well, we had the Kiss tributes play the bar. You couldn't tell the difference if they were up on stage for Kiss or not.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, look at it now. Bruce Hornsby could start a Dead tribute thing. You know what I mean?
He could.
He was in
He's
the band.
part of the family.
Yeah. But the one organ player I talk about a lot, that was my favorite.
Brett Midland.
Yeah, God, Brett Midland.
He was great. He was amazing.
Oh, my God. What an incredible talent.
Yeah.
Oh.
Joetown St. Justin, she graduated in 81.
That's all right, Joetown. You don't look like it at all.
You don't Joetown. Not at all. But Tommy, what do you remember from that show besides the people and all that? What about musically? Is there anything that stands
there was
out?
Cold Rain and Snow that was amazing, if I can remember. I just remember just the people in the parking lot and the Shakedown Street. Everyone's selling beers and just walking around, just smiling and tripping their ass off. But I didn't know what the hell that was back then. And it was just
what a great life, though. I mean, you think about touring with the Dead, like just going and doing those shows over and over. Like it's like that every time. You're happy every day. Yeah. You show up at the next show.
The last couple of years I've gone on tour and it's rough. You get done 11:30, 12 o'clock. You make it to stay up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, then get up and you got to go to the next town 300, 400 miles away.
Right.
It's rough.
I always question the roadies and their crew from back in the day because they were notorious for dosing people, dosing coffee pots, dosing punch bowls, dosing soda, whatever. They were infamous for doing that. I was always curious about their roadies and how did they handle their shit? Because chances are they were tripping too. But how did they get from next town to next town to next town when everybody's tripping balls?
I guess just repetition. They did it. I mean, it's like. It's like, how did we open a bar, and get up at 2, and me especially. I got home at 4. I had to be to work at 7.
Yeah,
I know. I don't know.
Barely. And sometimes I was still drunk till 11.
Sure.
11.
Yeah.
But it's just you do it.
Yeah. I wonder about those roadies too, because they had that whole wall of sound that they had to set up every time.
That was
they had the whole thing. I mean,
they only did that once, still, right? One tour.
Yeah, one tour.
One tour, but still a whole tour of doing that, tripping. And setting up that whole thing and making it work. Yeah. How in the fuck did anybody make that shit work?
I don't know.
I don't know what I'm doing when I'm sober, let alone tripping.
Did you go to GD50?
No. We mailed ordered tickets and we didn't get them.
You didn't go?
Me and Kevin, we didn't go.
I'm surprised.
We had a hotel room, we had flights and everything, and we just didn't get tickets. And now I look back, I should have just went. I would be able to get in, but
yeah. I would have loved to have been there for C-Trey, Phil Jerry's shoes for a weekend. I know you're not a big Trey fan.
I'm not a big Trey fan. I'm not a big Phil fan either. So
why don't you like Phil Lesh?
I don't know.
Why is that?
I don't know. I think he's just a whiny old bitch.
So you're not even talking musically, because I was going to say he's one of the greatest bass players of all time.
Oh, he's a great bass player, but I just think he's, he got the new liver, and now everyone who drinks and does drugs is a bad person, and he tries to, be a mentor to people. Just fucking mind your own business. Just play.
Just play.
Shut up and play.
Shut up and play.
Yep.
Yeah, I've always was curious about that with you. You've always kind of downplayed Phil Lesh. You've always been a Bobby guy, and that's how the Dead is. I'm a Bobby guy.
I am a Bobby guy. I am.
Well, that's the other thing with Bob and John, the way that they mesh with each other like Bob and Jerry did. You know what I mean? They can, because without Bob, there was no Jerry. Without Jerry, there was no Bob. I mean, it was just the way that they meshed with each other and played together. It was just, they complemented each other so well.
Well, even John and Jeff, the keyboard player, got this love relation. They look at each other like a couple looking at each other when they play, and they just play off each other. It's amazing.
That's awesome.
Kind of like Mo, too. Mo's the same way, too, with Al and Chuck. I'm on Chuck's side. I'm on Al's side. They kind of divide it up between the fans. But, it's healthy, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
It makes for fun fan
I bet you the band gets a big laugh out of it, too.
Oh, for sure. They write songs about it.
Yeah, of course.
They do. They write songs, but it's hilarious. It's hilarious. So coming up August 19th and 20th.
Yeah, let's go over that a little bit. We got to talk about the Backyard Grillers. Father's Day's coming up. Great tickets. And tell them what they get for $10 for our tickets.
Tell them, Dave.
It's a hell of a deal.
Take it away, Dave.
You get a free drink, whether it's alcohol or water, and you get a card to sample and vote on pulled pork. It's people's choice. We're on to all the trucks. We have trucks coming from South Carolina, Syracuse, Marcy, Boonville, somewhere.
Yeah, we got a couple more, too. There's probably 6-7 barbecues on board.
Wow, great.
We got tons of vendors. We got Copper City Brewing. We got another brewery coming on board, so there's going to be tons of beers, microbrews, vendors. I mean, for $10, you can't beat it. It's a great Father's Day present. QOnTheCanal.com. And then if you're a backyard griller, you compete. It's your best entree at one side, and we're going to have a panel of judges who are going to judge that, and also our rib competition.
And a rib competition.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
You win a grill and some type of monetary prize. Yet to be determined, but
that's awesome.
That's great.
Yeah. So there's a pulled pork competition and a rib competition.
Right.
Yep. And backyard grillers.
And we got some people. I mean, one guy's coming in with his smoked hog wings and his lobster mac and cheese. Backyard griller guy. We're gonna have a grill. We're gonna have offset smoker on site. So if you want to use a smoker, there's gonna be a smoker there for you. There's gonna be a grill there for you. I mean, it bragging
So is this going to be like the first annual? Or are we going to do this every year?
I think so.
So is this a challenge we could put out to people that think they're the ultimate patio daddy-o? If they think they got what it takes in the backyard to show their cooking, their stylings, if you will, on Q at the Canal, and
I like it.
Let us taste your barbecue and see how good you really are.
Yeah, well, barbecue places are famous for, I got the best ribs, I got this. Well, put your money where your mouth is. If you're a local barbecue restaurant, get in it and see.
Sure.
See
Yeah, let's fucking go, Tommy.
Yeah.
Let's go. Q on the Canal. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna gain 20 pounds. I'm excited. Let's do this.
That's why I lost weight. To gain weight for that weekend.
I'm gonna gain weight that weekend too, but that's just because I'm gigging and drinking a lot. But
so if people are interested in being a backyard griller, how do they get involved? How do they sign up? Register? Is there a registration fee? All that.
QOnTheCanal.com. $20 to get in. Mm-hmm. Plus, you can bring a couple people, which gets you the free drinks and all the yada yada. Oh, and we're gonna have a cornhole tournament Friday and Saturday.
All right, I got my D boards.
Yes,
Can we use them?
And we're going to have a VIP section.
Okay.
So we're going to have VIP tickets will go on sale shortly.
For the VIP?
Yeah, VIPs.
Yeah. Which is going to have like this really cool bar area.
It's going to have a bar. It's going to have
private bathrooms,
air-conditioned bathrooms. And
that's awesome.
Hopefully going to have some people in there giving massages. And
I like massages. Yeah. I like the forehand massage. It's my favorite. Anyway, Q on the Canal. It's going to be a great time. Where'd you come up with the name?
I don't know. We were there, and it just came to me. I said Q on the Canal. Because we're looking at the canal, and when we first looked at the site, you were there.
I was there.
Yeah. You're usually there for weird shit that happens. And
I bring the weird shit.
Yeah. I forgot to mention Gina.
Shout out Gina.
Yeah. She's helping us out a lot. She's great.
The Event Co.
Event Co.
Check out her company. We got to get her back on.
Yeah. But I think it's going to be a great event. I mean, what else? Where else can you go? We got gas prices through the roof. For $10, you can do locally. I mean, a beautiful site, tons of vendors.
And if you live in the city of Rome, you could walk there. Kind of, right? I mean, it's not a far walk. If you're living over there on James Street and all that little area over there, you can walk there. It's a great little area of Rome.
Beautiful. It really is. I mean,
ride your bike. They got those little trails around the canal and stuff you can do, and that's going to be interesting. It's going to be a great, great weekend.
Yeah, we got good music. Plus, you're getting music. You're getting food. I mean, just it's probably $20 worth of shit we're giving you for $10.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? You got all this going on. You're going to stay in the truck. You're going to be out there politicking. Like, who handles the truck?
Well, a little of both, I guess. We're going to have both.
Dave, you're stuck in the truck. You know that, right?
Yeah. That's where I'm most comfortable.
Sure.
Just crank some tunes, right?
Yeah.
Crank some tunes and make some pulled pork.
We need a lot of pulled pork, a lot of ribs, a lot of brisket going out. We'll be there 24/7 just smoking. I think I'm just going to go.
So you can get tickets on Eventbrite.
Yeah, Eventbrite.
And there's also a Facebook event page, which I put all the links in the description of this podcast. So
just go to Q on the Canal, click to buy tickets, and even though we've sold some tickets already, so I think it's going to be pretty good. We're 6 to 7 days out. So
we love barbecue in this area.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Besides Doughboy Barbecue, what's some of your favorite barbecue?
I mean, everyone loves Dinosaur. I mean, that was the first one that we all went to, and especially when we had the bar. For Christmas parties, we'd climb on a bus and all of us go there. I mean, I don't know. Dinosaur. I'm always partial to mine. I mean, I compare ours to everything, right? I mean, we just
What about you, Dave?
I gotta say, I'm partial to ours, but I've had good things at other barbecues. I can't say I like their entire menu of things, but everyone does something really well.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it. I mean, barbecue is what region of the country you're in. There's different flavors. That's what I appreciate the most about it. Spaghetti. But barbecue, it's Texas style, Kansas City, Carolina, Northern barbecue. I call it up here. Everyone has their own ways to do it. Grilling technique, smoking. It's awesome. It really is. Just to see what their take of a pulled pork sandwiches. I mean, you can get a pulled pork sandwich anywhere, but they all taste that little different from what region they're in. It's amazing.
Do you use specific wood in your smoker?
We apple.
We try to use apple. We want hickory, but it's hard to find, so apples.
Yeah.
And some people like no sauce. Other people like sauce. Well, we like sauce. We put sauce on our pulled pork. We put sauce on everything because we like it. I mean,
not our ribs or brisket. We don't
have ribs and brisket. But I don't like, pulled pork. I like it, but I'd rather have it with sauce.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's certain restaurants locally that put sauce, don't put a sauce on it, and it tastes, I don't know.
Dry.
Yeah.
Very dry.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking hungry right now. You guys, you're getting me. I got the munchies too. Oh man, Q on the Canal.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, you're putting everybody to work too.
Yes, all my friends,
everybody's being put to work.
We're definitely putting Frank to work somehow.
Love it.
He's gonna run the bar.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna be our accountant. I'll be out there running the stage, sure.
You're doing the stage.
Shout out to Finelli and Finelli Sound and Elliot. Those guys will be over there doing our production. We hope he shows up.
Oh, he'll be there.
I'm kidding. He's so busy, man. That guy takes on like 14, 15 gigs a day.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's like, what are you doing?
Just when I think my life's hard.
Yeah. Try being Joe Finelli sometimes. But he'll be there, doing our production.
That's even nice of the city of Rome to let us borrow that stage. That freaking great stage. They're being so nice to us. It's amazing.
That's great.
They're bending over backwards for us.
City of Rome has one of those SL100 stages, like a transformer.
Oh wow!
It's a pretty much all it is a trailer.
Right.
They park it, push a button, and it all pops up, and it's got trussing and a roof. And
wow, that's great.
It's ridiculous. It's really cool. It's a great stage.
Smart.
Yeah.
Get away from the old bandstand style.
The old bandstand. It sucks, kind of. The old band, like the one that Utica has.
Oh, yeah.
It's so dated.
It's never big enough.
You can't hang a light rig in it.
It's so funny because it opens up, and all of a sudden the Fender Passport speakers come up like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like, oh, wow, this thing's old. Yeah. It's old. But, yeah, you can't even fit a light rig in that thing.
No.
And the one in Utica. Where the SL100, it's great. It's got a raised roof and all that stuff. So, good stuff. City of Rome, they're going to be doing a couple other events, too, right?
Yeah.
I think they got a couple things going on. Yeah. Of course, they always do Honor America Days.
Yeah.
Canal Fest.
Canal Fest right there.
A lot of history in Rome.
Tons.
You know, I mean, the canal started in Rome. That's where they started digging the Erie Canal. So, I mean, that's a huge thing.
Yeah.
That, Fort Stanway, you got all that history there. So.
Yeah. Fort Ricky Game Farm.
Oh, Fort Ricky, discover the fun.
Is that still a thing?
It's fun for everyone.
Yeah, right. Yeah. The peacock just died. Did you see that? Yeah, the peacock took off after 15 years of being there. Just took off and flew across the road and got hit by a car.
That's what you get for taking off, peacock. He must be losing his
That
mind.
was their peacock?
Yep. Oh, you picked that up, didn't you?
He hit it.
They're good eating, you know.
Yeah.
The food truck ran it over, and we.
I was going to say, did you guys barbecue that shit?
Delicious.
Pulled peacock.
Pulled peacock.
We pull our own peacocks.
Because no one else will.
Hey, Danny Nolan checking in. What up, Las Vegas? Good to hear from you, brother.
He's coming home.
Is he coming home for Q on the Canal?
No, a week after.
Oh, okay.
But we always hang out at least once or twice.
We need to go visit him.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I need a Vegas trip. It's been too long.
Yeah, me too. I'm itching. It has been too long.
It is. We
should do it. Let's drive the barbecue truck all the way to Vegas.
Oh, we could sell it.
Yeah.
We could sell it stuff all the way there.
All the way
Yep.
there. We'll do a whole.
Be like an ice cream truck.
Yeah.
Just play blues from every region that you're going to. You go through Kansas City, play Kansas City blues.
There you go.
know what I mean?
See? I
Just
like the
pull
way
over
you're
on the
thinking.
side of the road.
Yeah.
I think it's doable.
I think we'll do a whole Route 66 tour.
Ooh, yeah.
All the way through Route 66.
Oh, my God.
Selling pulled pork sandwiches.
And you just become a millionaire.
Just all the way down.
Dave, I think the truck will make it maybe as far as Syracuse.
Danny says he's going to be home August 23rd through September 6th. Cool. We'll definitely get up. I'm sure I'll probably see you out and about.
Yeah.
Danny likes to go out and about. I think he likes coming. He does it right if you think about it, right? He lives in Vegas. It's great. And he comes home and he actually really appreciates you to come
Yeah,
to
he
your home
goes
for
out
those
every
2
night.
weeks.
Such a good guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Take advantage of all the food culture that we have
And then
here.
if you go there, he takes you everywhere.
Yeah.
He takes you. He's the best host in the world.
Awesome. Yeah. You're a good host too, Tommy, and we're going to display all that at Q on the Canal in August. So
Come
put
out,
that in
buy
your
some
calendar.
tickets. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great time.
Yeah. Yeah. Q, is there a website?
Q on the Canal. QUE on the Canal.
On the
.com.
.com. I love it. We'll probably do this again before it happens.
We'll have to.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And I'm going to go
Get
live
some of the
from there,
bands
too.
on that are going to be there and push the tickets, the VIP tickets that are coming.
I've been trying to get Los Blancos on this podcast for a while.
He'll do it. The reason why he wants a headline is because he loves barbecue. He's a backyard griller too, and he just can't wait to try the barbecue.
What if he's going to enter the competition?
He was talking about it.
Should do it, yeah.
Yeah, he was talking about it.
Definitely.
So everybody's a judge with this competition?
For the pulled pork.
Okay.
You come in, you get a card for each one, and then you at the end you each get a sample of the pulled pork from each barbecue, and then you put it in and people's choice for the pulled pork.
That's great.
Gotcha. And then the ribs is that's judging?
Ribs are for the professional. Actually, we have some backyard grillers who make ribs. They want to get involved with the ribs too.
Really?
Yeah. Got great responses so far.
And what do they? So they get a grill and stuff like that. You got trophies and whatnot.
Yeah, we have the big pig trophies and shit like that.
Cool. Awesome. And we're looking for more vendors, right? If you need a couple more, how do they get in touch with you?
Q on the Canal, just sign up there.
Through Facebook?
Yeah, no, QOntheCanal.com.
On the website?
Part on the website to register.
Awesome. Where are you guys this weekend? You guys got some gigs? Any kind of public events you could do?
I'm at the Tocakalana. I didn't even say Tokalana.
Yeah, something like that. In Rome.
In Rome.
The bocce tournament in Rome.
Oh, that's this weekend?
That's cool.
Yeah, Saturday, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be great.
2 to 7, I believe it
I'll
is.
be in Colorado.
You'll be in Colorado doing the dead thing?
Dead Friday, 6.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're at What the Truck tomorrow.
North
4
Utica?
4 to 8.
4 to 8.
Yep.
Nice. Who's playing there tomorrow?
I'm not sure.
Oh, sure. Cool. The Tucalana Club, is that how you say it? Tucalana?
Tokalana.
I don't know. Tommy, we're not good Italians. We should know that. We should know how to say it. Every Italian in New York State's going to be there. Right.
Every Italian in New York State.
Every Italian in New York State's going to be at the bocce tournament this weekend. It really is. It gets crazy. They come from all over for that.
Insane.
They do.
Thousands
Rome
of
has
people.
always been like the hub for it, though.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of bocce playing in Utica or even in the Valley. I mean, I don't even know how to play it, but you go in Rome, you're like raised on it. Like as soon as you're like 4 years old, they put a bocce club in your hand. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I had a set.
Mallet or whatever they call it.
No, it's just a.
That's just a ball. You roll
It's
the
just a
ball.
ball. You roll
A little ball you throw out there.
Oh, the ball. Yeah, I'm thinking of croquet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mallet. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a
See, that's how much I know about bocce.
There was a club in Utica for a while.
Yeah, we're by the Sons of Italy on Bleecker Street.
Yeah.
You could do.
That's a grocery store now, isn't it?
No, it's a recyclable
redemption.
bottle redemption.
Oh,
place.
yeah, that's right. I knew it was something.
What's up, Tony? Tony Adamo checking in from Uncle Charlie and the Meatballs. They're playing. Uncle Charlie and the Meatballs are playing Friday night
Tokolana.
at the Tokolana Club. So it's a whole weekend of bocce, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. It gets crazy, bro.
It's a precursor to the World Series of bocce.
Okay.
Very cool.
Which is coming up, I think August.
Doesn't like one of the winner qualifies for that or something like that? Or the World Series of bocce is in Rome, huh?
Yes, the same place. The Tokolana Club.
Tokolana
there
Club.
you go. Got it.
Yeah, that's pretty much all they do there.
Yeah.
Just it's bocce and
It's
Bocce and being Italian.
bocce and meatballs.
Meatballs.
I'm a bad Italian.
Good time.
Awesome, Tommy. Q on the Canal. Everybody put it on your calendars. It's August 19th and 20th in Rome, New York at Bellamy Harbor Park. I'm telling you, it's worth the trip. Come out, eat a bunch of great barbecue, see some great music. Drink some beers. There's some great vendors. We're going to have a cornhole tournament. I'm going to bring out my wicked big beer pong game. I'm going to bust that out. You ever play that?
Awesome.
That's fun. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'll play it.
That's a lot of fun. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be 85 degrees and sunny, and it's going to be an awesome day. So come on out August 19th and 20th, Q on the Canal, Bellamy Harbor Park. Justin, where are you this week?
I'm actually, Thursday we're at Lucan's after Saranac. Now I can say that, because they're having Saranac this month, which, by the way, we got asked to play it, but it was a week before they started, so we had all the Thursdays booked. But, so we're at Lucan's, and then Friday, Saturday, we're private. And Sunday's Father's Day. It's my first and only Sunday off till the end of August.
Awesome. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Happy Father's Day. You're a father to a couple cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. So, Dave, good luck at the Tokolana Club this weekend.
Thank you.
If we can ever spit that out. You going to play some bocce? You going to try to get in there? See if you got skills?
I lived in Rome my whole life. I have no bocce skills.
You got
so
none?
I gotta say,
None
I'm
whatsoever.
a bad Roman.
You're a bad Roman? Just like I'm a bad Italian.
Go play bocce at the Toka Club.
I can't even pronounce it. Tokolana Club.
Tokolana wanna.
Yeah, and make sure you go out and support all the food trucks, but most importantly, support Doughboy Barbecue, where they pull their own pork and they rub their own butts. This is awesome.
I love
You
it.
smoke the good stuff.
You do smoke.
Hey,
the good
Anthony,
stuff. Yes.
the one and only Tim Moyer is watching.
Who?
Yeah. Hello, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Tim, what are you guys playing this weekend? They're killing it. They're all over the place.
Oh, my
too,
God.
man. He's all over Twitch, too. He's killing it on
Yeah,
Twitch.
Under the
stuff.
Page is crushing it.
Yeah. They are. They're doing very, very well. I'm proud of those guys, man.
Hell yeah.
Doing good things. Doing very good things. Shout out to EJA Moving Services, Joey's at 307, Utica Coffee, Saranac Brewery, my attorney Dave Longaretta, and Ballsy. Ballwash.com. Use promo code members only for a 15% discount. Get some ball wash, get some nut rub, get some sack spray. And you should probably spray your sack every now and then, Tommy.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do. Good. It's a great club. It is. All that stuff that they have, it's awesome, awesome product. I'm a huge advocate for all that stuff. I love it. I want to make sure all my friends have good hygiene
Down below.
in the groin area.
Good cause right there.
Definitely, guys. Check out Q on the Canal, August 19th and 20th. Tommy will be back. Do this again real soon.
All right, buddy. Thank you for
guys.
having us.
Later.
Thank you.